In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I've hatched from the Aurora egg so far. I've hatched 9 million of these eggs. I know the title says 10 million, but that's the title. I've actually hatched 9 million. Sorry for the slight clickbait. You can fight me in the comments. But yeah, before this video starts, I just want to mention something. I made a Bee Swarm Noob to Pro episode 1 earlier today. I do recommend you go watch it, even if you're not into Bee Swarm. Maybe watching that video can get you into Bee Swarm, because it is a Noob to Pro, so I'm starting from the start. So if you want to start with me and play BGSI at the same time, hey, join along, because I'm going to continue playing BGSI while doing the Bee Swarm series. Don't you worry. And yeah, don't worry, nothing will change. The consistency won't change. There will be no less BGSI videos, and there'll just be extra Bee Swarm videos. So it's just going to be a lot, or maybe slightly less BGSI videos, but the update videos and everything around that and the hatching videos will still be there, for I have 2 devices to play on at once, so I can play both games, so the consistency won't be thwarted. Right, okay, let's finally go over what we've hatched without the whole prelude that I've been talking about here. So let's start with checking if we've hatched any extra large pets. Which, as you can see, I haven't really hatched anything of note. This is kind of insane, though, because this is a 1 in 160 billion, and only 1,800 exist, which is less than a lot of secrets, which is kind of insane. However, not really important. I don't really care about a shiny mythic Borealis extra large dragon, you know? So let's get onto the actual secrets. By the way, this is the 3rd time I've recorded this video. The first time I wasn't recording. The second time it really just messed up for some reason. And this is the 3rd time. So my voice is fried. My voice is also just fried from playing so much Bee Swarm today and recording Bee Swarm videos. Because not only did I record that episode 1, but I've also recorded half of episode 2 already. Because I plan to release that tomorrow. So yeah, it's kind of insane. Right, let's start with the Borealis elk. So this thing right here, the Borealis elk, we've hatched 2 of and a shiny, and this thing's a 1 in 4 billion, the shiny being 1 in 160 million. So let's just put one on and have a little check out of the regular Borealis elk. Let's hide the events real quick, because the events are absolutely clogging up the screen. In fact, actually, we could just do this to hide the events. Looks very, very cool indeed. I like the tail glowing. I like the wings. I think the wing effect is the best bit, like the little fractured, like, nebula effect. I really like that. I'm a big fan of that. But let me know what your favorite part of this pet is. It could be the eyes. It could be the eyelashes. It could be the little nose. But personally, I think it's probably the effect. And we've also got the shiny one here, which is obviously just a different color. Very, very cool pet. Here are the stats of both of them. If we go to our main team here, the Borealis elk's got 2,025 stats, whereas the shiny Borealis elk has got 2,960. Now let's move on to the next pet, which is going to be a weird order. I'm going to move on to the Frosty Lord Shock. Now, this may feel like a weird order, but the Frosty Lord Shock can be hatched from any egg at a 1 in 10 billion, so I wanted to include it now. What's this guy doing? Hello, Mr. Super Tiger. What's going on here? Am I being kissed? What's going on? Let's back away. Anyway, let's check out if we hatch a Frosty Lord Shock, which I know I have, realistically. Let's search Frosty Lord Shock. There it is. I already knew I hatched this, although unfortunately the texture isn't loaded. This is why I left this till last. I left this first. Put this first, I mean, over the next pets I potentially have hatched, because this pet just isn't exciting, unfortunately. Although its stats are good enough to be on my team at 2,531. But it's kind of disappointing that it currently doesn't have a texture. But hey, when the update comes out, it'll probably change, and then I will be able to show it. So subscribe if you want to see the texture of that. Anyway, let's move to the next pet, which is the Northern Star. The Northern Star is a 1 in 10 billion, and you'd probably expect me to hatch like 1 or 2 while hatching this egg, and that is exactly what I've done. In fact, hatching 2 is kind of crazy, because I only hatched 2 Borealis elks as well. But these things, it took me ages to even hatch 1, and then for some reason I hatched 2. And hold on, I just saw that Rumble Studios is actually finishing up. It'll be after 4 p.m. that this update comes out, and I don't know what time that is for me, but I guess we'll see. So I guess this video is probably still coming out. It just might be a bit bombarded by the update. Let's quickly go level one of these up, just because I really want to see the max stats of these things. They're probably going on my team, almost definitely going on my team, so we should level both of them up and put determination on both of them. Right, both of them have determination now, so it's time to use a power orb on both of them. Okay, now they've both got a power orb on them. We can now put them on this team instead of these silly little gingerbread shards here, and we can check out if they do actually go on the team. Let's equip them both. 2,700. Yeah, okay, no, 2,936. They definitely go on the team, which means my team is even better now. Look at this team, beautiful. In fact, I think all of these pets are pretty much hatched by me, right? Yeah, I think every single one is hatched by me, which is pretty nice. Okay, it's time to move to the secrets that are rarer. than the Northern Star. So the first one of these, there's only two. One of them's Leviathan. But the first one of these is the Soul Flake. Have I hatched myself a Soul Flake? 3, 2, 1, and no, I haven't. I've hatched the OG Soul Flake. Well, I didn't hatch this. I have the OG Snowflake, or Soul Flake, but it's not the pet that we that's from this egg, unfortunately, because this one's only a 1 in 4 billion from a different egg, and it's not the 1 in 25 billion that it is in this egg, which is kind of insane. Unfortunately, we do not have it though. But do I have the Leviathan? Of course I don't have the Leviathan. The title would be way different. The video title would not be this. It would be how I hatch a Leviathan, or what I hatch a Leviathan, or anything of the sort. It'd mention the word Leviathan. I wouldn't just make a generic video and be like, oh yeah, I hatched Leviathan. Oh dear. I haven't hatched a Leviathan. Please, game, just give me a Leviathan. Before the update, which is confirmed to be later tonight, so that's fun. I am totally ready to record update videos. I'm totally not really tired and wishing it was tomorrow. I also don't want to flood the Bee Swarm viewers with too many videos, but I guess they're going to have to deal with that. Hopefully there's not too many like exclusively Bee Swarm viewers, but I feel like there will be quite a few exclusively Bee Swarm viewers. I wish there could be a way where you could set like a notification system up on YouTube where they would only get notified for the videos they want to watch. You know, like they only get notified for the videos which like they select like a certain series. But I mean, I don't even like YouTube's ever going to do anything like that. But then again, if you subscribe and just see a Bee Swarm video when you want Bee Swarm, or BGSI video when you want BGSI, you can just click on that. I feel like I'm ripping my fan base in two. There's going to be a BGSI fan? What? There's going to be a BGSI side, there's going to be a Bee Swarm side, and there's going to be the weird people in the middle like me who like both games. But hey, what is going on? Guys, a bit of personal space would be rather lovely. Let me just slowly, oh, they literally said smoochy smooch. Yeah, see, I'm not the one being weird there. They're literally coming up to me. I'm just gonna run away from them. I'm gonna hide. You know what? They can't find me if I'm just running away. If I'm just hiding behind like over here, how are they gonna find me? How are they ever gonna find me? Perfect. But yeah, since the update is coming out later, I should probably end off this video now. It feels weird going from Bee Swarm to this game, because Bee Swarm, I don't need to stretch videos out at all. Videos are already naturally like 30 to 40 to maybe even 50 minutes long. But videos now are luckily much shorter for my editing time, but also unfortunately like really hard to do to stretch out, which which is a shame, because I would like these videos to be longer. It's just there's not much to talk about. If I hatched a Leviathan, maybe this video would be a little longer. So blame the game for this video's length. Let me know if you've hatched yourself a Leviathan. Also, I just noticed a little like thing. The fact this guy's burnt all the snow around him. That's such a cool little like Easter egg. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be an update video, or if the update comes out tomorrow, it might be a Bee Swarm video. I guess we'll see. Anyway, goodbye.